G'day and welcome to another episode. My name is Daethstro, the Aussie Geek, and today we are on bag 8, excuse me, bag 8 of the Lego Optimus Prime. Now this time I'm not going to put any words in my mouth, so that way I don't end up doing 2 videos again. We'll see how that goes. But here we go, bag 8. Honestly, from the instructions, it doesn't look like we do much. We are working on the arms. Oh, 1 second. Had a shot of rum before I started, and now my throat's gone on me. Anyway, so we're working on the arms pretty much, and I will, when we get to it, I will mention something about the hands that can be done. But let's get started. So we're going to take this, and we're going to take this one, and that's going to go on the side there. On a additional note, I watched The Batman. I've had it for, I don't know, a couple of weeks. And finally got around to watching it. I did enjoy it. A comment that my sister made to me was that it's how'd you put it? It's more of a Batman film than a Bruce Wayne film. Which is true. For anyone who hasn't seen it, I'm not going to give any spoilers, just in case. But majority of it, most movies you watch, if you think of, for example, the Transformer movies, you know, you got a little tiny bit of Transformers, and you got a lot of, you know, Sam, well, whatever they called him, and Shia LaBeouf's character, and all that in the movie, so you didn't see as much of the Transformers themselves. Whereas in the Batman, I would say 90% of the film, I forgot what his name is, Robert Pattinson, who plays him, is pretty much the Batman. He's more the Batman than he is the Bruce Wayne. So if you like that sort of thing, which I don't mind from time to time, it's a nice little bonus, honestly. I'm going to use one of these again. But yeah, so I didn't mind it. Honestly, I've never been a huge fan of Robert Pattinson. I tried watching the Twilight movies when this came out. Yes, I know they're more for teenage girls and whatnot and all that. You know, I tried. You know, it was back when it was released. It was the thing. Oh, everyone's watching Twilight. You know, I fell asleep after 15 minutes, and I was like, "No, I'm done." You know, sadly, trying to live through the bad days of vampires was just a nightmare. But yeah, anyway, so back to the point. So I watched the Batman. And that's a weird looking thing. Is it 2 or is that it? Nope, that's not it. It's a double. There it is. It look like 2 separate pieces, but it's actually 1 piece. But yeah, so I did enjoy it. Unfortunately, I don't think Robert Pattinson either worked out enough, which I don't think he worked out at all, to play the role, which admittedly it is meant to be set when Batman was starting out. So it's not like he's been the Cape Crusader for, 10 years. He's been technically the Cape Crusader for 2 years. So it is when he starts. So I did enjoy it. I would put Pattinson on the level of Clooney and Kilmer. In example, honestly, to my preference, this is going to sound a little bit funny, but I put Kevin Conroy first, followed by Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, and I know this is going to sound weird. I would not, and I do not compare. Is that it? I think that's it. I do not compare Adam West to anyone. I refuse. That seems like it should be higher. Just having a look. Nope, that's where it is. Just the way it sits. It must just sort of sit on there. But yeah, I do not compare pretty much Adam West to anyone. Because Adam West is Adam West. You know, you can't compare his Batman to any Batman. Because he's just who he is. And I'm not quite sure how that sits. I'm guessing it sits over like that. Hopefully that's got a bit of an elevation there too. But yeah, so I'd watch it. Honestly, I'd say go watch it. Part of me was like, I wish I'd seen it in cinemas, but at the same time, part of me was like, nah, it would have been right to skip. But yeah, so I enjoyed it. So, but another comment my sister made was, he really needs a Robin. And honestly, by the end of the film and the way his Batman is portrayed, he really, really does need a Robin. So maybe that'll happen in the next one, if there is a next one. Chances are they'll just either screw it up or do something else to it. So we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, so I enjoyed it. So if you haven't watched The Batman, I'd give it a go. I quite enjoyed it. Just don't expect him to be anything on the level of Bale and all that, because honestly, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment. And speaking of, we need the Superman piece, which is ironically the right color this time. And we want it this way. Yep. And we get the big one. That's gonna go there. So it's not looking too bad. So obviously that's not really moving anywhere. I assume the hand's not gonna really be moving anyway. Oh, we're already bringing out the flat pieces. So that's gonna go here, and there should be a flat too. Also, once again, not really giving any too many hints away, too many spoilers. The amount of characters that they brought into that from the Rogues Gallery was just amazing. How many they brought into it. It feels like they're like, you know what? We may not make a second one, so let's just get everybody in. But there is one character, and I won't bring him up, that due to the story of the movie, I'm amazed he didn't make an appearance. And I will say only this to those of you who have seen it. Considering the DA's DA's office is a major player in events, why a certain somebody didn't show up, I'm very curious to know why not. Now, admittedly, it would happen later on, but yeah. So if you're going, what are you talking about? Trust me, just go watch the film, and chances are, if you see this video again and watch it, you'll go, oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. I want two of those. And like that. And then apparently we're flipping it over and putting that under there. And that's going to connect. If I look at it this way, it's going to connect this way under here. There we go. Some sort of flap. Alright, then we're going to get one of these, and we're going to get one of these. Nope, we don't want one of those. Those aren't what we need just yet. That's going to go under there. we want a black piece that has the clippy bit. Yep. That goes under there, and then we want the opposite sort of clippy bit. That one. And that's going to go on this side, and then we want the curved blue. That piece there, and that's going to go over that. And then we want the big old, this piece I'm guessing, and that's going to go up this way. So then we're going to, there's a sort of a clip, I'm guessing that. Nope, not that. Looks very similar, but not that. That piece. That's going to go into here. And then we're going to get the double. Looks like it. Okay, goes sideways. So that, oops, goes this way, apparently. And then we're going to put, okay, so we're going to put that on there. We're going to take a black one. That's going to go on there, and then we want another blue one. And that goes on there. And then we're going to grab a semi-long blue, if I can find it. So this one, and then we're going to grab so 1, 2, and 3. Whoops. Missed it by that much. And that's the wrong one. Where are you? This one? That's it. And they all go on there. Tap all those in. And then we take that, and that's going to go onto here. Is it? No, wrong way. Can I get it out? Crap. That goes onto here. So that creates Prime's hand. And something tells me I do have that wrong. Give me a second. Okay, so I put this big old piece on. And then I took the one that I said, no, I don't need that one, and put that on. So I think I put the wrong piece onto his finger. Now, I'll point this out here for the video. If you want, right now his hand's just one old big old piece. If you want, you can take this off. And now you have articulated fingers. If you want. He has 4 fingers, but they are articulated. So there we go. So I will build the second arm. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Okay, 2 arms are done. I will point out that I kind of missed a few steps here. It just required putting a couple extra pieces there. But then we can just take these, and hopefully I'm putting them the right way around, and plug that in there. That gives us 1 arm. And plug that in there. And that gives us 2 arms. For those of you who are observant, you will notice there's a few pieces back there. I will leave that for the next video. So there we go. Prime has his arms. He's pretty much almost finished. But thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. I promise you it will not hurt my feelings. Subscribe, leave me a comment. Oh, don't forget to ring that bell too, otherwise you won't get all the notifications. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.